throughout my life, I would confront my mommy about different things that she would lie about, or things I thought she was lying about, or whatever. And she'd yell at me, and she'd tell me everybody lies. Cindy, everybody lies. Poor lady, she had issues. Still has them, I'm sure, but she seems to have like chilled out a little bit. She's 85. Thank goodness. Because she could have gotten worse. But it says it seems like a little bit better. Or I got better at learning how to deal with her. Maybe both. I think both. But you know what? Everybody doesn't lie. I don't lie. I don't lie, and I should lie. Like I'm trying to convince myself, and I suck at it, to at least omit information better. But like to actually flat out learn to lie about some situations. I mean, in certain situations, for our safety, well-being, and joy. Because, you know, jerks that are violent, crazy people, they do scary stuff. So then it's to our benefit to lie to avoid the scary stuff. And then omit information because I'm like, oh, being transparent about X, Y, and Z, and then next thing I know, like, retaliation, crazy shit. I should have just, like, made up a lie and said it was something else other than it was, and then just waited to, you know, for them to find out on their own or whatever, I guess. But, like, there is reasons why people learn to be compulsive and crazy liars, because of crazy, violent people who are frightening. So then we lie. So I say, you know, if someone's lying to you a lot, it may be you're bad, because you may be a violent, crazy person that nobody wants to tell the truth to, because you're into crazy, violent people stuff or whatever. But you also might be lying because, you know, people might be lying to you because they're afraid of other people, crazy, violent people stuff that you never have done, doesn't apply to you. So then they're lying to you as a you're like an innocent victim of their trauma from other people needing to be lied to, like legitimately and actually need to be lied to because they're violent and crazy. So that might apply to you, that you're being lied to by people because those people are afraid of other people. Mad at that motherfucker. Come on, Chingo. I almost got in an accident. It wasn't my fault. But it was my fault for avoiding it. I was about to, like, call him a bad name. Dipshit. Like, I had my blinker on. And it's not like I'm moving quickly. Like, spacey as hell right now. Anyways, whatever. Make mistakes. So probably I'm on speed or something. You know, you're born on epidurals and drugs. You're just popping that shit in your mouth since you're born. Now you just think drugs is the way. Drug deficient, just pop more pills. Poppity pop the pills. Sorry if you're a pill popper. Like, there are other ways if you didn't know. It's not my fault. So it's not always your fault that people are lying to you, but sometimes, and a lot of times, it usually probably is. Like, I get lied to also by violent people because they know that I don't tolerate violent people shit. So they pretend to not be violent and lie to me about, you know, being reformed violent people when really they're not. They're still violent. They're just smart enough to not violent people around me. But then they everybody lies, and it's not okay to lie, and it's not okay to tolerate and put up with and enable lying. It's not okay to justify lying unless it's to save your life from a violent person, but then you're not really justifying a lie, you're justifying protecting your life. Violent people. I don't know. It's really complicated. I recommend that you learn to lie more, but not to hurt people, but to rather protect yourself from getting hurt. Because humans are mentally ill. Like, actually, the majority of them are mentally ill. And it's scary, and your life is in danger, actually. And even if you're only in danger of, like, injury, and nobody wants to get injured. I don't want to get injured. I don't want to get punched, you know? So, like, first of all, don't do terrible stuff that you need to lie about. You know what I mean? Like, if you're dating somebody and they're not into you dating other people at the same time, don't, because then it's called cheating, and then you have to lie about it. This would be a really good video for a narcissist, at least this part. Dude, do that. Be a narcissist, who cares? But if you're gonna be a cheating liar, then find someone that's okay with that. That is a thing. There's some people that won't care that you're lying to them and cheating because they, you know, they're like, cool, like, go enjoy someone else's company. You don't need to lie to me about it because I'm fine with it. It's a thing. I'm not fine with it necessarily, but there are people that are fine with it. And then lying, I mean, most things people lie about are just stupid. Anyways, and like, I don't know, what could be a lie that would be really bothersome to me to the point where I'd be like, dude, you're lying. I don't know. I can't think of anything, but it would have to be like very detrimental to my well-being. I personally wouldn't make a big ripping deal out of just any old lie, and I also don't make a big ripping deal out of stuff in general, so people don't feel the need to lie to me. But like, oh, duh. I just said what the thing was prior. Hello. If you're a violent person, if you beat up people, yell, scream, break shit, whatever, and you want to hang out with me, I better not find out. Because if I find out you're doing that to anyone, I don't care if you do it to me or not. You can fuck right off. Like, you violent pile of trash. It was me that ran the world. That's not how we behave. And maybe pile of trash is mean and not necessarily accurate. Because, you know, hurt people. So someone hurt you, so now you're hurting someone. But the thing is, like, once you know better, you're expected to do better, and you better do better. And, when you're, like, say, using violence to discipline, quote unquote, discipline little kids, you're not teaching them disciplined behavior. You're teaching them, you better do what the fuck I say or I'm gonna beat the trash out of you. That's not learning discipline. That's learning fear, and you better do it or else you're gonna be injured. That's like teaching I'm a psychopath who loses control, and you're gonna be injured if you don't follow my rules. Like, you're creating a zombie fear sheep thing rather than a free will, independent, knowing person with information that wants to do better because it's what makes sense. So, sure, they might behave the way you're wanting to, because if they don't, they're going to get the snot beat out of them. But does that mean they really learned a better behavior? No. And I'm sure when they get the opportunity to not do it, they still don't do it because they never learned why it's a good idea to not do X, Y, and Z. Like, completely insane to me that people don't understand why violence doesn't actually teach anyone anything besides that you're a fucking psycho. And we better do what you say or you're gonna beat us up, and no one wants to get beat up because it fucking hurts. Ding dong to all the idiots that think spanking is okay, for example. I mean, even spanking, they can get like one smack. Like if somebody's really losing their mind, like slapping them across the face might get them to snap out of their like psychopath demon shit. But like more than that, that's you going crazy, literally. And yeah, again, not teaching anyone anything other than fear of getting hit, so I better do what I'm told, rather than information as to why you shouldn't do the thing that you're getting hit over. I know one takes like parenting and actual work, and the other one's just like lazy way to be a psycho. Period. See, now you're gonna lie to me about spanking, hitting, violence, and crazy shit, because you know that you're not gonna be allowed to hang out with me. You've gotten that message extreme levels clear now. And you know that if I see you doing that shit, I'm gonna, you know, turn you in. I'm gonna turn you the fuck in. So you better make sure I don't see that shit. Period. You'll be eliminated from my life and you'll be turned in. So guess who's gonna lie to me now? All the people that do that shit. And I mean, I only care, I care about them lying to me about it because I don't want to hang out with people that do that. So if you're deceiving me and tricking me into hanging out with you when you're a person that do that, I'm going to be kind of pissed off. And I'm not doing anything but dumping your ass and turning you in as soon as I found out. So all you do is postpone the inevitable, because inevitably I am going to find out who you are and what you're doing. So that would apply to all topics. There's people that have like a you know, huge list of rules. Holy shit, I can't even keep track of that shit. So what do we do with those people? We lie to them and we sneak around, and like, you know, if we know someone's gonna lose their mind because we broke one of their things, you know, obviously we broke it accidentally, we're gonna lie. We're gonna be like, I didn't do that. Why would we tell you the truth? So you can lose your mind on us like a little lunatic? No. So there's a lot of lying going on. I get it, mommy. You're right. A lot of people lie. But I didn't lie, and I was like very strict at not lying many of the times that she told me that. And I suck at it now. So not everybody actually lies. But we should. I don't know what the point is. I just wanted to share my perspective on lying, and I don't know exactly what it is. I have a lot of various options that are acceptable on the lying department, depending on the scenario. But I'm definitely against getting busted lying. Don't get busted lying. If you're gonna lie, then you better make sure you don't get busted. Because it's when you get busted that people get violent and crazy people shit. And so, like, don't be lazy. Don't get busted. Don't get busted lying. Dear Lord, the drama and the yelling, breaking shit all over. You know, that person probably lied to you too. They don't want to be lied to. So freaking dumb. I'm sorry, not all of you, but a lot. Like, dear Lord, that doesn't even make sense. Like, if you want to be the master, don't, you know, expect people don't lie to you. You better shut the fuck up and stop lying yourself. I don't even lie, but I don't even want to make a big deal out of lying anymore, because I used to make a big ripping deal out of it, and it was very upsetting, and I made myself physically ill over it, and I'm no way in hell gonna. Like, there's very few lies that are worth me getting cancer over, and etc. I'm not. Like, no. It's really simple. Like, pick your battles, right? But don't get caught lying if you're gonna lie. Be really good at it. And then you won't be in danger of getting your ass. ass beat and chewed out and upsetting people. causing problems on Earth, because the main thing that's important is us keeping our high vibration. Like, okay, so now this brings, I was about to end the video, but it just does bring up the other thing, like, please lie to me. Like, if something that you, like, your truth, your opinion, really, a lot of times, but, you know, maybe some true factors, like you're doing shit you shouldn't be doing behind my back, now you're feeling guilty about it, just stop doing it. Don't tell me that you did it. Like, shut the fuck up. Keep your guilt to your damn self. Why are you gonna poison me? Like, one time I had a person that cheated on me a lot, and then they felt like they were gonna get busted, so they thought the right thing to do is to tell me, which I think is bullshit. I mean, not that they were cheating, maybe even that they were cheating was bullshit. I have no idea. Like, person was but we were really starting to fall in love and, like, form a real true bond. One of the many reasons why I believe this person is a narcissistic personality disordered, like, far to the right or the left, whatever the worst side is. One of the many reasons, right? So, man, like, I was, like, really falling in love with him. I felt like he was really connecting with me. Like, shit was getting good, man. And then he drops his bombshell on me. Like, wow. So we were starting to actually finally fall in love for the first time ever, it felt like. And now you sabotaged it because you're afraid of love. Little pussy, afraid of love. Bueno, como tú quieres. The love never came back since then. I didn't even, like, leave the person. I was too connected with them. I just said, okay, you know, don't do it again. I don't want to hear about it. I'm pissed off. I'm going to have to vent about it for a while. But, like, shut the fuck up. Let's, you know, it is what it is. I'm stuck with your ass anyways. You know, you're a cheater. And now you just confessed, and I already suspected it anyways. And now you just told me it was true. So, stop talking about it. Oh, no. The person wanted to keep talking to me about it. Telling me details of this female and, like, what she looked like and her fake this and that. Like, and maybe I'm wrong, but it was like, I felt like this person was, like, telling me, and if I'm correct about this person, he was, to get all that fake shit put on me. It's like, bitch, you want to pay for that? Of course, I ain't getting no fake nothing put on me. I'd get a tummy tuck, but that ain't fake. That's just, like, cut extra skin off. But other than that, I ain't putting no fake objects in my body. Get the fuck out of here. Dye your hair. Yeah, so every week you have to dye it over and over constantly for the rest of your life. No. That person should have just kept that shit to themselves. And then we could have actually been in love and, like, had a great relationship. But obviously they didn't want that, so they sabotaged it by telling me. That would be an example of, please lie to me. What I don't find out about doesn't hurt me, actually. And I don't want to be hurt. I don't want to feel pain. I want to enjoy my life. And as long as I'm not going to get injured by the lie, then please lie to me. Please and thank you. Damn. Or, like, on my kids' TMI information of traumatizing stuff, I'm just like, that's where you omit information. Please, it's traumatizing. Anyways, those are just a few examples and things that come up for me when it comes to lying. For a more joy-filled life, lie to people, but don't let them find out. Lie to me in particular, because I don't like to have my vibe killed. And stop making a big ripping deal out of lying. And no, not everybody's a liar.